Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in to The Medium by Design. Attention to Star Trek fans and others, of course. Today's message is from Rene Auburjonois. That's the guy that played Odo, the actor that played Odo from Deep Space Nine. So this is very exciting for me because I love Star Trek, and now, you know, since everything came onto streaming, I get to re-watch, and I've watched these series multiple times. I think I'm on the third round of Deep Space Nine. And so anyway, this message, he just died back in 2019, so not too long ago. And let's just get right into it. So here's what Rene had to say to all of us. What an incredible journey. I mean it. This life was no cakewalk, but did I have a ride. For some, my acting career had a late start. But for me, I arrived right on time. The work, alongside Katharine Hepburn, was quite the surprise, but I knew that I was in for a very interesting life from that moment on. It certainly was. Are you going to listen to my story? I have to tell you. While I asked him to tell me what he wanted to tell me, I got distracted. So he got a little bit annoyed and kind of not totally scolding me, but got my attention again. So needless to say, I had been working for over 20 years by the time Star Trek found me. I was older, seasoned, and was contemplating something different. Ha ha ha, well, different is exactly what I got. I have had many parts with many costumes and makeup, but never one as different, elaborate, and quite frankly tedious as Odo. With that said, I would have had it no other way. I loved that job. I loved the people and the storylines and all the twists and turns and surprises. It was a thrill to be on the sets every day. Let's face it, Star Trek does make a name for many actors. We each go down in history, and for that I am truly grateful. It was through my work that I made lifelong friends, which you will see by public statements. I know what you are going to say. Being a Gemini, I was probably very social and always running. That would not be entirely true. I actually did like some downtime and spent quiet time alone reading whenever I had the chance. Can I share a little bit about death? I know you would not be surprised by anything I might share, but the fans, the public, would not expect me to speak on such things. It was truly a battle the last few years. Not having full breathing capacity truly takes the wind out of your sails. Ha ha ha. Oh yes, I can joke and have a full belly laugh. I would say the most annoying thing is watching your body go while your mind is still clear. It was like being trapped in a very small cell and you can't get out. I was simply waiting for the body to fail so I could leave. Now, that said, I still enjoyed and loved seeing and speaking to all the visitors, family, and friends. Of course, I could not say everything I would have liked to say, but just having so much love and so many around was quite lovely. I am grateful for it all, and I know that sounds so cliche, but it isn't. The other part about my passing was the immense clarity I gained soon after I died. Man, I could know so much, everything in a nanosecond. This part of dying was actually quite exciting for me. And yes, there were many who greeted me, family, and even many I had worked with over the years. Some of my fellow actors were quite excited when I arrived. It truly felt like a cast party and family reunion. That part was quite fun. I know the fans will cry, even you, but you needn't worry, as I will be watched for years to come, and quite frankly, I think that's just cool. Making film, any film, creates a legacy that can never go away. That might be why I love the work so much. My work reflects my life, diversified, always changing, always opening new doors with new people. Who could ask for more? And I even got to have a family life. I was a happily married man for many years, and let me tell you, I wasn't always easy. I had my moods, not unlike Odo. Ha ha ha. But I wouldn't let them last too long. I was happiest when the work was good, the work would enrich my life, and in turn would make me a better person to be around. That might just sound logical, but I could sense the difference in my life if I was bored or there were too many problems at work. This was not the case with Star Trek. Although a completely new genre, it kept me on my toes, kept my mind alert, and quite frankly, I liked many of the traits that Odo represented and took some of them on for myself. Ask my wife. She will tell you I became a better person during those years. This is what certain life periods do for us. They change us at the core level and leave us better for it. That is how I felt about much of my life, work and interactions. Much of my life just made me a better person. I can see that so clearly now. Well, that's our loving message from Odo, from Rene. And I didn't know he was going to talk about death either. So I hope you enjoyed that. There are more Star Trek actors on my YouTube channel, so feel free to roam around and find that playlist. And I just want to thank you for watching, and you know what to do if you like what I'm putting out there. Like it, subscribe if you want, so you can get the updates of new videos, and there is a PayPal button if you feel it's really worthy. I love financial surprises. So thanks again for watching, and stay tuned because there's always more on The Medium by Design.